my most dense production work on vocals. We were in the studio for like 7 hours. Hi, Will and Marvel.
Our album's just dropped. Welcome to our track by track commentary. This one's Crazy Lovin.
For a change, Crazy Lovin was not born from a voice note, but instead, as you know, when I was 18, I used to jam with different guitarists, and one of these jams I must have been playing the only two chords. I knew the guitar back then, and the lyrics with the melody, people say I don't believe in me, was the first thing that came out. And in fact, I do have the original audio from this session. Here it is. At the time, I was discovering bands like Fleetwood Mac and Free, and it was Be My Friend's melody that really inspired the beginning of this song.
Yeah, I remember when you showed me indeed the guitar was quite simplistic in nature, so...
He was crying for a riff.
It was indeed, so it came up with the main riff inspired from no quarter, and then we just took it to the rehearsal room and jammed it out until we reached the final form of it.
Yeah, thinking about lyrics. I didn't know the meaning when I wrote it, but like seemed to just flown into paper, and like looking back then it just reflects me becoming an adult, feeling insecure and just wanting to find comfort in people. Another fun fact, guys. This one came up from another uni assignment. It was my third year of uni. I really wanted to kind of do like a electroacoustic EP after an album came out. But because of it, I really took pride in really producing the song. And unconsciously, that Fleetwood Mac, the chain production style developed as the song was very ethereal.
Yeah, funnily enough, like you said, this song wasn't meant to be on the album, but when the idea of it being like a snapshot of our beginnings came about, we felt like we had to include it.
This song in particular also features my most dense production work on vocals. We were in the studio for like 7 hours, and I must have done like 70 plus stacks of backing vocals. And I remember there was a point I just got so fed up that I was like, drivers, please throw in so harmonies for me. I think I was really after creating this like big wall of sound. But it's not all about the vocals. Dragos, tell us about your fellow seller.
Yeah, I mean, it was such an epic build-up. I felt like I wanted to do something a bit crazy, so I wanted to just head first into it. Chaotic vibe, big bends, a lot of wah. Also wanted to add a second section with a bit of rhythmic variation just to kind of keep the song going and give me a bit of contrast.
Looking back, Crazy Lovin is like one of our most ambitious productions we have achieved, and it shows how far we've come from a song that was as simple as 2 chords to this big cinematic epic, and also I promise where we're heading next for our second album. So you know what to do. Check out Crazy Lovin and let us know your thoughts.
Also check out this Easter egg from the recording.